everyone! So this is going to be my May wrap-up and June TBR. I'm really sorry that I've been so freakishly like MIA recently. It's been finals week, writing crazy papers. I wrote a 12-page paper in one sitting the other day, so cut me a little bit of slack, but I should be back with more regular updates now. So let's just go ahead and get into my whole wrap-up. So this month I only read 5 books. Like I said, it's been a rough one, what with school and everything. But I did get through a couple books I've been really excited to read. So first off, I read 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, and this is a book about a girl who commits suicide and then the 13 reasons why she commits suicide. And I thought this book was going to be really cheesy and kind of eh, but I'd heard really good things about it, so I went ahead for it, and I saw it at my library on cassette, and I knew that, oh my god, I'm so old, I just did cassette. Anyway, I found this on CD, and I thought, well, what a great way to read it, because it's about a girl confessing her entire life and why she hates it on tape. So I thought that was really cool. And it was really good. I sat down and just listened to it in one go. It was fantastic. The ending was a little bit weird, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but I think it's one of those books that you just have to think about for a while. And so we'll see how I feel about it in a couple weeks from now. But the next book that I read was Allies, and this is the novella from Insignia, which is this book. So Insignia by S.J. Kincaid, I did a review on this earlier, I will link back to that. Anyway, I read the novella of it, which happens beforehand-ish, kind of during, I don't know, it's from the point of view of one of the other characters, and I thought it was really, really good. A little bit light on plot, but really, really deep into like character development and the background of different characters, which I thought was really interesting. The next book that I read was The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and I loved this book so much. It was fantastic. If any of you guys have read Red Blood Road, I did a review of it earlier. It's kind of similar in that everyone talks with a strange accent, and so the book is written in dialect, which is really cool. I loved this book so much. It was fantastic. I'm still really, really heartbroken over the ending of the first book, and so I'm still like a little hesitant to like it so much because it was really sad and like a huge cliffhanger, so I'm gonna get into the next book soon, but I don't know if I can handle the next couple with this. It's really intense, okay, but I'll get through them, I promise. The next book that I read was Every Day by David Levithan. This is a book about a character who is neither male nor female who jumps bodies. So every day he/she wakes up in a body of someone else, but one day she falls in love with a girl named Rhiannon, and so every day she is trying to go and find Rhiannon again and make that work. So that was really interesting. It was really well done. I thought the ending to me was I didn't feel like it was conclusive enough for me. I wanted something a little bit more, I don't know, I got to the end and I thought, is there another page? What's going on here? This is a little weird. So for that reason alone, the book was not my favorite, but it was very well done and it was a really interesting concept. The last book that I read in May was The Elite, and now this was my viewer's choice. Thank you. I really wanted to read this, and I did. I read it in one sitting. It's fantastic. Possibly better than the first book. I loved it. I have to say though, I loved it in the kind of way that I just wanted to punch everyone in the face. It was kind of like, I don't know if any of you guys have read the Shatter Me series, I imagine most of you have, but Unravel Me was just like this kind of book where I just wanted to punch the main character, I wanted to punch the secondary characters, I was like, everyone stop being stupid. I felt the exact same way about this book. I was like, this stupid love triangle thing is driving me insane because the one guy totally sucks, he should go die in a hole, and I'm obviously Team Maxon. But you know, even Maxon though, he was being a total idiot, and so was America, and so was everyone. But I'm really excited for the third book, and I can't believe that I have to wait another year for it. So those were all the books that I read in May. Hopefully I'll do better next month. I have a few books lined up that I want to read. I'm going to be reading Heist Society with Blonde Bookbee and Marlene Elena, I think, over at In Which Marlene Reads Books. I'll link to their channels. I'm really excited about it because this book seems like it's going to be fun, and I'm really excited about summer. And I just want to read summery things that are going to be awesome, and I just want to be done with school so I can read all the time. Yeah. We're going to do a viewer's choice thing now, because you guys obviously get to pick a book for me, so let's get started with that. So here's my handy dandy TBR jar. It's got all the books in here that I haven't read, so I'm just going to pull 4 out, and you guys get to pick which one you want me to read. So let's start. First book is Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys. So that's this book. I guess it took me a really long time to realize that Out of the Easy meant Louisiana, as in easy in the Louisiana, I don't know. But it's historical fiction about a girl who's trying to get out of the easy, I think? I don't know. New Orleans? Yeah, sounds exciting. So there's the first one. Okay, second choice is Sisters Red by Jackson Pierce. So that's this book, Sisters Red, Jackson Pierce. This is about, well, I think it's like a retelling of Rose Red, Snow White kind of thing, but it's Scarlet March and Rosie March. So this is gonna be weird if I read this book because it's gonna have a character with the same name as me. But yeah, so it's a fairy tale retelling kind of thing, Jackson Pierce. I've heard amazing things about her stuff, and she has a YouTube channel, which is really cool, and she sometimes puts out videos, and I think they're awesome. So if you want me to read this, go ahead and vote for it. All right, our next book is The Summoning by Kelly Armstrong. That's this one. I don't know what this book is about. It sounds like it's kind of paranormal romance stuff. So yeah, had it for a while. She sees dead people and they see her. That sounds interesting. It's about dead people. Yeah. So you want me to read this, go ahead and vote for it. Okay, final choice. Let's see. And we've got 1984 by George Orwell again. That was on last month's viewer's choice. So if I didn't read that, which I didn't, and you want me to, you have a second chance to vote for it. So that's this one. Tiny print. Oh boy. So if you wanted me to read this last month and I didn't, which I didn't obviously, you can vote for it again. So yay, go you. So these are the 4 choices for this month. Go ahead and vote down below. You can only vote for 1 book. If you vote for 2, I'll ask you to clarify, or I'll just count the first one if you don't respond at the time I need you to. And I'll tally these up in a couple of days, and then I'll just go ahead and add that to my TBR. So that's exciting. I will see you guys next time. Bye.